On this episode with Dan on the Street, Dan meets up with Empire State Bank's very own Phil Guarnieri. Next on Dan on the Street.
We're about to meet Dan on the street, yeah. D-A-N, Dan on the street, yeah. Talking anything with Dan on the street, yeah. D-A-N, Dan on the street, yeah. 10314, just knock on Grace Foundation's door. If you really want to meet Dan on the street, yeah. Dan on the street.
And joining us today is Phil Guarnieri, President and CEO of Empire State Bank. Thanks for joining us today, Phil.
My pleasure. Just wonderful to be here.
So why don't you tell us a little history about Empire State Bank and its presence on the island?
Sure. Empire was formed in 2004 as a brand new de novo bank. It's expanded over the years. Our footprint now is in Staten Island. Our corporate headquarters is here. And this has just been a wonderful community. And we've also started to expand out in Brooklyn and Queens. So the market is just wonderful, and the community has treated us very, very well.
That's great. Also joining us today is Grace and Kenny from the Dayhab crew.
Hello there.
They have a couple questions for you.
Oh, sure.
You are the CEO of Empire State Bank. What made you decide banking was to be your career? Also, can you tell us what your typical day consists of?
I actually got started as a part-time job when I was in high school, in a bank in Brooklyn. And I think if I could sum many years up, I enjoy people. So I enjoy helping people. I use my education and my experience to further my career, but I will say the real foundation is the fact that I enjoy people. I enjoy helping people, so I help them on the financial side of what they need to get done. What is my day like? My day has a mixture of many things. It's being out doing wonderful things like this that I enjoy most of all that I do. And then I also have the responsibilities of running the entire bank, which has a lot of fun and sometimes exciting times to it.
The past 2 years have been difficult on almost everyone due to COVID-19. How has it affected the banking industry?
So for Empire, COVID was, when it first came out, probably my scariest time in my banking career because it really looked like that the economy, which then would affect the bank, would have a real severe time. But when you have a good staff, I have probably the best staff in banking that I can imagine, and they all came together, and we came together to help our customers and our business customers. And through that, not knowing from the beginning, it was very fruitful for the bank. We did quite well and obtained a tremendous amount of customers that would have took us many years to get. So as much as it was a scary time, it was also a time that we found a benefit in.
Right, okay.
So now you guys are looking forward to the future as well. Tell us about some of the different grand openings that you had, that you're having, and how you guys have grown.
Probably the last couple of years, we opened up banking centers. Those are our branches. We opened one on South Avenue, which is known as Corporate Commons 3. That's a beautiful facility and that state-of-the-art building that's there. We also opened branches on Victory Boulevard, and then another one in Brooklyn in the Bensonhurst 18th Avenue section. In addition to that, we relocated our largest branch from Newburgh Plaza over to Hylan Boulevard in Lincoln in Staten Island, and that's a state-of-the-art banking center, parking, drive-up. It's the first drive-up that we have on Staten Island. We'll be putting our corporate headquarters also on South Avenue in Corporate Commons 3, so we will have finally our footprint in this market, which will afford us to better help the community and our customers.
You are involved with a lot of Staten Island organizations. In fact, Empire State Bank has sponsored a van here at the Grace Foundation. Why do you find it so important to give back?
I guess it's our corporate responsibility as a bank to do that. And if you're going to say you're a community bank, I think what you need to do is give back for what we benefit in the community. But personally, there's a lot of organizations that I've been involved. Grace has probably been one of, I should say probably is my most favorite that I got involved with many, many years ago. And it's just an organization, both from the standpoint of all the children and adults that are here are just so blessed to be just wonderful individuals. So it kind of affected my heart. I mean, I'll say it that way. As long as I'm still the CEO of Empire State Bank, we'll always be committed to help the Grace, along with a lot of other organizations that we take care of. But this is my favorite.
That's great.
Can and should anyone open a bank account? Do you have the combination to the safe?
Okay, so anybody can open a bank
That's funny.
account. Okay, that's
Give me
certainly
the
the
money.
case, and we would certainly love for people to open our bank account. Whether I have the conversation to safe, I do not. They don't trust me with it.
Okay.
That's banking.
Okay.
And that about wraps it up today, folks. So thank you again to Phil Guarnieri, President and CEO of Empire State Bank, and thanks to our Day Hab crew with Kenny and Jenna.